going to do some street vlogging for a second, just to explain how to get to the gallery that Loralee and I are exhibiting in. If you haven't heard already, we are exhibiting from September 28th to November 8th at, well, the Trianon Gallery, or will be the Le Petit Trianon, which is downstairs, which I'm going to show you now. So the address is 104 15th Street, 15th Street, no. The address is 104 5th Street South. It is, you know, across from Galt Gardens, across from the mall. You know, the main gallery is up there, above the Taro Noodle House. That's where we share our studio spaces as well. So, anyway, yeah, this door right here. Our stuff is going to be in the basement. So again, upstairs is where the regular gallery is, but we're going to be here. So this is the space. We'll have stuff here, blah 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 blah, everywhere. We will have stuff everywhere. So anyway, that's how you find it. Like I said, September 28th is the reception. So 9 p.m. is when that is, which is a little on the later side, but that's okay. There'll be, you know, an exhibit upstairs as well, so make sure to check out the exhibit upstairs. Come down here, find your way here. If you can't make it out to the reception, at least you can swing by, I mean, up until November 9th. It'll be up for more than a month, so it's plenty of time if you're in Lethbridge or in the surrounding area during that period of time. Check it out. We'll have more details next week, because we just got this opportunity a couple days ago, and we're just kind of like figuring out, okay, hey, what are we going to do? What's our artist statement? What is our theme? What is the work that we have available right now that will fit cohesively together? We've got a couple collaborative pieces we want to show. I'm actually going to get them starting on their framing today, because we need to get someone to build custom stretchers for them, and then we'll have to frame those and stuff. So anyway, yeah, that's what's up. So I'm going to continue the tour of the house, the art and decor tour that I started last week in the vlog. We kind of went through the living room, and there's a piece in the washroom and a couple pieces in the hallway. So we did all that, and now we're in my room, which has probably more art / decor than all the other rooms combined. There's a lot of like little knick-knack things I'm not going to spend a lot of time on, but they kind of add to the aesthetic. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to start here. So, some pop figures, I don't like go crazy for them, and I definitely don't keep them in the packaging because I think that's kind of lame, but that's just me. I know some people think of them as like collector's items, and cool. But I got Kiss here, which is great. Because of the spray paint and stuff that I use, I just like collecting every different type of can I get. Not every like color, but just like different lines. Like, yeah, so there's just kind of one of each line here. This is technically the same line as this, but it's like this weird color variant of the can itself. Anyway, I just like them. I just like looking at them. I don't know. That's kind of it. And then that's just holding. Oh, there's this little guy. There's Ryu from Street Fighter. This is in the middle of the room because I'm about to make another video, an album review, and that's my backdrop. So that normally is right here. Some more pop figures. We got Alex from Clockwork Orange, and Ursula, because I had a crush on her when I was a little kid, and Marty McFly from Back to the Future. So this piece, I honestly don't know enough about. I got it at a garage sale, and it was a decent price. I don't remember what it was now, but I just really loved it. It's this original piece of art that I don't know how they acquired the piece. I didn't ask them. And it's just this beautiful thing to me. I don't really, like I said, I don't have a title, I don't have a year, I don't have an artist, I don't know where it came from, I don't know its history. I just really liked it. It's just aesthetically beautiful, and I think that, I don't know, there's some things you could gather from it, possibly. I mean, you could make your own story for it and meaning, but I mean, this void of, I mean, there's so much value and color and everything going on, and then there's this shape that is like just black and void of any shading or value or dimension, and it's just like floating there. So it doesn't feel ominous to me, but it it could be interpreted that way. I don't really know. I just really enjoy it. So, garage sale. It's not the last garage sale piece I have either. But this I bought. It was on sale. It's a very small piece, but it is by a Canadian artist, and this is an original work as well. Her name is Barb Stafford McCluskey. On Facebook, it is McCluskey Art Studio. So she's been in a couple different provinces. I believe she just ended up moving to Victoria just a couple months ago. But yeah, I bought this last year. Like, it was on sale, and it's just like a way to support Canadian art. And I really enjoy her stuff. But I mean, it's definitely priced what it's worth, which is a good thing. But I don't have a lot of the fungibles to purchase bigger pieces. So yeah, I just really like the texture and color of this a lot. It's very, very loose. She does a lot of landscapes, primarily, more than anything else, and they're usually not this loose. This is more of like a study, I would say, than anything. But I got that little piece there. I have this little snack. This is from just like something that I made, just as like a piece of evidence, I guess, of like a paint tube that I really, really enjoy, and kind of pinned up there like you would a taxidermy butterfly or something. I don't really know if I need to talk about this kind of stuff. I should actually get her info. Give me 1 second. Why am I telling you to give me a second? I could just edit this out. I didn't even think about her though. I have her business card here somewhere. Where I used to. Right here. Boom. So there's her information there. I know that she does have a Facebook. Find me on Facebook right there, so you can look that up. She makes a lot of different things, but these like little like pyramid things that are in like I don't remember what that stuff is called. That clear stuff. I've got another one over here. I just love them, and the lighting in my room is horrible right now for this. So sorry, it's not doing these pieces justice. But yeah, like I guess resin. I guess there's like these different objects encased in resin with dye and stuff. I really, really like it. So that's, again, her information there. So I guess that's, yeah, kind of a crafty artisan thing that I enjoy. It's not just the regular 2D stuff we're going to see in frames. Here's another garage sale piece. Again, I have no idea when it was made, and this looks like a print, not an original work. I don't know who, I don't know when, I don't know what, I don't have a title. I just really liked it. It's very simple. This is like $2 that I got, and I was like, wow, it's like matted, and it's just nice, and I like it a lot. It's one of my favorite color combinations, or at least the oldest color combination that I've liked for like the longest amount of time, which is black and red, and just like, it's like very red and very black, and I don't know, I like it. I don't know, it kind of gives me peace, I guess. It's just very calm. I like the composition of it. It's pretty chill, and so I bought that. Speaking of little artisan things, there's a student who made some of this stuff after she went to another school, and she gave that to me. This, speaking of students, so I mentioned in the last vlog, like, if someone doesn't have like a specific like social media account dedicated towards the art, then I mean, I'm not going to share their personal one. I don't know her personal one anyway. But a student that graduated, she had this piece. So this is a self-portrait, and I saw it. Okay, I need to go back in time here for a bit. So when I started working at Churchill, I started at the very end of a school year. It was like the very end of May, and at the end of the school year, I was like cleaning all the stuff up because there was just stuff everywhere, and I ended up just like going through, throwing a lot of stuff out because we're not like a storage facility in the art room. So I ended up having like announcements and everything, people to pick up their stuff. But there was some stuff that I was like, man, this is so amazing that I don't want to throw this out. Like, I can't believe someone didn't pick this up. What's going on? So I put a bunch of things like that in a storage space that we had available. I just didn't have a lot of space available, and that was one of these pieces that I was like, man, no one claimed this, and I was like, I'm gonna steal it. I was just like, I want to take this home so bad, but I didn't, and I left it there. And then when I was back at the start of the next school year, which was over a year, that was 2 years ago. So I mean, yeah, geez. So 2 years ago, at some point, the student was like, "Oh, sick! Like I didn't know this was still here. Like great!" And they took it home. And then towards the end of the school year, I was just like, "Hey, you know that self portrait you have?" And then she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, do you really like it? Like I was trying to feel her out, is it if I could buy it or not, because I didn't want to be like, I don't know, I just don't want to be weird about it. But I was like, I just really, really, really love this. Like everything about it, I just love. And it's obviously again art that I would never do myself. The aesthetics and style, I didn't have anything like it in my place, and I don't know. There's like just a lot of different mediums and stuff, and a lot of I just really enjoy it. Aesthetically, it just makes me happy with all the glitter and color and everything. So I was like, "Could I buy that from you?" And she was like, "Oh, I'll just give it to you." And I was like, "Well, oh, okay." So she was like super happy to give it to me, and yeah, that's that piece of art right there. It's beautiful. Other student stuff. So there's this, which is just like this piece of art that a student gave to me. We bonded over Hannibal at first, like the TV show, and so they did this little Hannibal for me and gave it to me at one point, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, thank you." Um, Here's some more just like decor stuff. Where do we go next? Oh, here's Sailor Moon. Can't forget Sailor Moon. But I had that. That's a really, really old poster. And I had a friend of a friend that was getting rid of that stuff and just gave it to me. I got this from a friend. Of course, we have to have a Seinfeld poster. The Timeless Art of Seduction, it's George Costanza. I feel like I'm missing something over here. And I don't think I am. But anyway. I have some books. I collect editions of Watership Down because I like to give them away. And I just want to have like one of every edition I can find. I have more on the actual bookshelf. I like the copy that I read. I have 2 copies of this album, and I didn't buy 2. It was an accident. They sent me 2, and I was like, hell yeah. So I just kept one in here for decor purposes. Art for the classroom, I got that gifted to me and thought it was cool. It's like super old. This actually, I need to get her information on here too. Is an artist in Saskatchewan who does a lot of like fine art and then also more like crafty stuff as well, and whatever in between. She was in the same couple years that I was doing my BFA. Like, I think she was a year behind me. Her name's Taylor, and I'll link her stuff in there. So she has this little cactus that I just love, and she does a lot of different stuff. So this is just, I don't know, I just thought it was so cute, so I had to buy one. Anyway, Evil Bunnies Are Plotting Evil. That was gifted to me. I believe it's a reference to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the show. Here's Ghost Bun. This was also gifted to me by the same person. I believe they got it at Calgary Expo from one of the artists in Artist Alley, and that's, I guess, their information there. But, yeah, just a cute little evil ghost bunny section. This I got when I was in Vancouver the first time, which was, I don't even know when, 3 years ago, or 4 years ago. It's just like an expression of balance. Again, that black and red combo and the white, and it just feels very peaceful, and it's just a nice way of expressing balance in life, and like yin and yang, and that kind of thing. This was made by a local artist, and now I lost my paper. She actually is a tattoo artist, and this is like a print, like 5 out of 5. Edition 5 out of 5. So at her exhibition that she had when it was Blueprint Records, I went there, and that's when I saw her prints, and I was like, oh my goodness. And then like I ended up finding her social media and stuff, and then I ended up inviting her to the classroom when I was teaching to do some basic printmaking with students, because I suck at printmaking. I just love this piece, though. I think about, these are empty hands, and I don't know what they're about to do. I mean, aesthetically, I just think it's beautiful and soft, and I just love all the, I guess, like, the dirtiness of the print. But also, I mean, just, like, the hands by themselves, like I said, it's full of possibility. And I need to get her information right now, because I left it over here. Oh, man, I forgot other people's stuff. Okay. So blackmy.heart. Like I said, most of her stuff that's on there is tattoo related now, because she's at Libertine, but she's pretty sick. So yeah, blackmy.heart on Instagram. And I forgot, actually, so the student who made this for me, I wish that I had like more of their art, but a lot of the stuff they did was digital. So I don't really have anything to show you, but you should check her stuff out. On Instagram. Her name's Andrea, and her handle is the Jester Queen Art. So you can look that up. But yeah, she's fantastic and does just amazing work. Okay, moving on. So the last two pieces that I want to show you. So this, I'm finally fortunate enough to have one of my friend's pieces of art. So this is Loralee's, and I'll have her stuff in there too. But you should know who she is by now. She's been present in my vlogs. We have a podcast together called Artist Life. She's been in my videos and whatnot, and we make work together. We share studio space together. But this piece, which I forgot the title of now. On the internet, every ghoul is famous. So I've just, she's wanted me to have a piece of her art for a long time. I've wanted to have a piece of her art for a long time. And I don't know, she made so much stuff in the past less than a year, I guess, or about a year. And I was just like, it doesn't stay at the studio. She takes it home when it's finished, and she doesn't have a lot of it posted online. And I was like, I don't even remember all the pieces. I don't remember the title of this. But this one stuck out to me as one of the first paintings I think she did in the studio before we really officially started sharing the space together. I just love the use of color and just like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just mostly the use of colors. I just love it, and it's just like this looser painting. I love being able to see all these brush strokes the way they are, kind of thick, and just these gestural marks. I love it. I'm super happy to have that piece. I was like super pumped about it when I finally decided on what I wanted. Last thing is this. So this is Live, Laugh, Love, of course. I have a good friend, Jordan, who is a writer. I don't think he would call himself an artist, not in the way that I think of not in the way that he would think of an artist, or most people would think of a visual artist. But he is a good friend. He's a guitar player in Destra, the band that I was in. One of the guitar players who wrote a majority of the music. And he, he writes music, for one, plays guitar. He writes short stories, and now getting into longer form stuff as well. So, he is an artist, just not a visual artist. And this was more of just like a fun decor piece because they know that I hate this basic stuff, like the live, laugh, love kind of stuff. It's just like a running joke now too. Of just like when we see that stuff, we like snap it to each other. But so him and the other guitarist, Mike, they went out and started shooting. Like they bought a bunch of these like Value Village or something, and they started shooting at them. And so there's like all this scatter shot here, and then he took it and he just like painted on it a bit and like burned it and like roughed it up a little more. And I love it. It's just this funny thing that I haven't had to explain to too many people because it's not like there's a lot of people in my bedroom. But every once in a while, I'm just like, it's just such a, I don't think it needs explanation. I just forget that people are like, why? Like, if they know me even just a little bit, they're like, why do you have something that says live, laugh, love? And I'm like, well, look at it. Like, it's all like messed up and destroyed and wrecked, and that's what makes it what it is. I don't know. I was super pumped to get that. That was a Christmas gift. So, anyway. That's the room. I love visual stimulation. I love being surrounded by aesthetic beauty in all its forms. And yeah, that's kind of that. I have been collecting way more art this past year. Like the student stuff, I mean, like that's just, yeah, the more I teach, the more I get to see, or the more I teach art anyway, I get to see beautiful student art, and then sometimes I'm lucky enough for them to gift it to me, or I buy it. Yeah, all this stuff in here, I didn't buy any of the student art that's in here, but in the previous vlog, I mentioned that there was a couple pieces that I bought from students, and I wanted to buy that one, but they just gifted it to me because they're nice, and I let them gift it to me. But yeah, I really love just having beautiful aesthetic things around me all the time. It makes me happy. So I tend to, as in the studio, as in Studio Mars, it's just like wallpapered with stuff, like tons of different images of different kinds of like the human figure in various forms and states, and like skateboarding pics, landscapes, like a lot of graffiti related stuff. Just anything, like a lot of it's just been ripped out of magazines, and then posters of like bands and stuff like that. There's actually another Seinfeld related poster in there, which is the Kramer, which is very suitable for the space. But anyway, that's the art that I have in my room, the art decor, knickknacks, things that I like looking at. I mean, like I said, I didn't want to spend time on this stuff, but I mean, just even like stickers and stuff, I just really enjoy, really enjoy. Yeah, just, I don't know. I'm just like a 14-year-old boy still, I guess.